Hi, I'm Maria Christensen and I'm going to demonstrate one way of using the pop-up die from Creative Expressions, and this is the Woof, so it's the dog die, and through if you just pass it through once through your die cutting machine, it'll cut out all the intricate detail, but it also will give you the score lines to create that pop-up effect. And the card we're going to create is one similar to this one. Which is quite a fun card to do because what I've done is use the die obviously, but then created a dog kennel effect, and yeah, just a lot of fun. So I thought you might like to see how I did that. So first of all, obviously choose your colours and use the die as a template. Okay, so we cut the width and then use the die, find the halfway mark, and then I went up about 4 centimeters, put a dot there, and then trimmed off to create that roof effect. Okay, then use this card to use as a template to create the roof line here. So again, you're just going up, I think the gap there is 1.5 centimeters, and then you just draw down and trim to make the roof line effect. Okay, so then on this card I then trimmed, run it through the die cutting machine, so you can see we've got all the details here, and we've got the elements here where we can fold to make the pop-up effect. And the best way I've found of doing this is to get a ruler and a bone folder. Take your bone folder behind and just push that line there against the ruler so you get a nice crisp fold. And then also do the same for where the center of the card is going to be, so those fold lines there and there. And then once you've done that, it sort of knows where it's going. Tease these two here, so this is the tab that's going to allow it to pop out, and then all we do then is bring that up, oops, like so, tease that up. As I say, it knows where it's going, so we just need to just burnish those a little bit more so that they're nice crisp folds. Okay, so you could obviously just adhere that to there like that and we're done, but we're going to decorate it a little bit. And what I've done is I cut the die out again in this is actually taupe card colour, and buff the edges. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So using Distress ink, and you just come in and just buff those edges so that it just gives it a little bit more shape to the dog. Okay, I won't carry on with that as we've already got one. And I've also put sellotape on the back here because we're going to do a little bit of paper piecing. I've already put his gold name tag in because I was in danger of losing that bit. But what we can do, where we've cut it out in this colour, we can paper piece some of the pieces, so the tail obviously and the leg. Okay, so I've got these already here, so we're going to put in his eye patch there, and that bit of his leg and paw just there, and then that bit of his ear in there. Okay, so it just makes it nice and fun. And oh, where's the tail bit gone? Lost the tail bit. Right, I'll be back with the tail bit, one moment. Okay, so I've got his tail. He must have wagged his tail so much it fell off. Anyway, right, so we've got that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to stick that on there. So we get our glue and we just put some dabs of glue around there. Okay, and then put him in place again. Obviously this is wet glue, so it allows us to just get that nicely in place there. Okay, good. Then all we need to do is put the glue on the top half of the card, making sure you don't put anything where it's going to pop out, obviously, because that's going to affect the popping. So then what I do is just line up those two folds where the card is going to fold in half and just pinch that into that corner. Okay, and then slide that along there, making sure that's going to go nicely. Fold it in half and done. Okay, and then we do the same to the bottom, like so, and close again and press down. Okay, so there we go, and we can trim that if we want to, obviously, but I'll leave that for now. And then we're just going to put a sentiment in there, and I thought a sentiment for a new home would be quite appropriate with the kennel. And this die comes with a mini die, which is Woof. Okay, so I've die cut that twice, and I've picked out the gold from his name tag. So we'll just dab a bit of glue on there, put that in place, and I've obviously done it a second time, so he's Woof Woof. And these are great for, you know, if you're raising money for dog charities or animal sanctuaries or the like. They're just great fun. And what I've also done, if I can pick it up, is these bits here, the so-called waste, can be used and used to sort of add a little bit more, a few more sort of elements, etc., to your card. Okay, so I've done that one. Having difficulty picking them up here off the surface. That's a gold one. Okay, and another one. Oops. There to add there, and then final one, gold one, I think we'll put at the top, the eaves of his house. So there we have the finished card, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's great fun. I think it'll bring a few smiles to people's faces opening that up, and nice surprise. And yeah, so see you soon.